Hello and welcome to In the Studio. I'm your host, Bryce Parker, and today we're going to be talking with Aaron Wedra about the zombie bike ride happening in Davis soon. Hello.
Hello, Bryce. I want to eat your brains.
Hello, Aaron, and welcome to the show. So tell us a little bit about the zombie bike ride. I'm sure the folks at home would love to
Wow,
hear a little bit more about this event.
absolutely. Thanks for hosting me today. Real excited about the zombie bike ride. This is our third annual bike ride in Davis. The ride is put on by the Davis Oddfellows and the Bike Campaign, with a really strong kind of feature partner in Bike City Theater Company who help us with the majority of our entertainment. And we're a coalition of nonprofits putting on a free public event. Can't believe it's free. And we raise money for another nonprofit, NorCal Trikers. And there's just fun along the whole Davis bike loop, where we have this wonderful 12-mile bike loop that goes through almost all of the city. So there's plenty of room for social distancing, and we have entertainment that I'll tell you about at many stations along that route, as well as a grand finale. We went all out this year.
All right, thank you. And so this is the third year of the zombie bike ride. Could you tell us a little bit about the history and how the event got started?
Well, Dave Rosenberg is a fellow odd fellow, and one day he approached me and said, Aaron, would you like to be the chairperson of a zombie bike ride? And I don't know how he had, dug into the recesses of my mind. I mean, ever since I was a little kid, I just have been fascinated by zombies. The weirdest question I've ever been asked in my life, but there was only one answer, and that was yes. So through the Oddfellows, we developed a committee, and we've put on this ride 3 years in a row, and it's grown exponentially from 250 attendees in the first year to 1,000 or so last year, and I believe we're going to have even more people coming out to join us in 2021.
All right, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I believe we have a few photographs of last year's zombie bike ride. Could you tell us a little bit about what was going on here? And as we look at the photographs, I see some people biking, dressed up in
Yes.
costumes. Not always zombies. That's correct, right?
You're right. The first year we said come as a zombie, and we even had makeup artists available. The second year, we had to social distance, so we just opened it up to let's have people hop on the Davis bike loop anywhere they want and ride in either direction. And one of our stations had a photographer, Timothy Wilkinson, who's a professional photographer. This looks like one of the many photos that he took in UC Davis. And there's also a photo with red bikes and a couple of parents wearing red and gray. Those are some children who have benefited from those bikes I talked about. Well, I didn't talk about them yet, but NorCal Trikers is our beneficiary, and they create custom tricycles for children with special needs. So one of the photos you're showing shows an example of one of those tricycles that we're able to build with funds from sponsorships. Yeah, and I see there's some performers that were photographed. One of them was our Michael Jackson Thriller lead dancer. That was Michael Jackson, and then he had all the backup dancers doing the Thriller dance. So this will be our third year where we're growing our Thriller experience. And you're right, Halloween costumes. It went from the zombie bike ride to a Halloween celebration where we provide the zombies and the community just goes out in their Halloween costumes.
All right. So could you tell me a little bit about the entertainment that's along the route this year? Could you give us a preview of what people going out on the zombie bike ride can expect from your performers, and maybe tell us a little bit about who the performers are and how they're supporting the zombie bike ride?
Yeah, we collaborate with Bike City Theater Company, who have been around for a handful of years now, and they provide all the zombie entertainment at 9 different stations along that 12-mile bike route. And this gives the riders motivation to do the entire ride. There are scenes, there's the Grona Lisa. We have a zombie a kind of zombie dinner scene. Those were there last year. This year, we're including zombie couples therapy. It's going to be comedic. It's going to be funny. They're all family friendly. These aren't scary zombies. It's to get a laugh and have some photo ops. We're introducing zombie drag queens and even a zombie drag king. That should be popular with the students. And then there's the grand finale. And, I want a drum roll to build up to this. We got zombie skydivers coming out of the air in Community Park at 3 o'clock. Compliments of Skydance Skydiving, sponsored by Lawson Yeomans of Hallmark Properties and my uncle Matthias of Klein Hardwood Flooring. So
Wow,
zombie
that sounds
skydivers
really
grand finale, and then there's even an after party. I can go on and on. The community's really getting involved. We have nearly 70 or more sponsors, collaborators, and media partners, and that's how this is growing and becoming possible. I think we could be the biggest bike ride in town, and maybe 10 years from now we're as big as Celebrate Davis, and we get some of the cast from The Walking Dead to come out and enjoy the ride with us. We have big dreams.
wow. That sounds great. Can you tell me a little bit about the route this year and where people need to go to get started with the zombie bike ride?
Yeah, our website, we did a complete overhaul, and it's brand new. There's a tab that's easy to find. It says route at the top of the page. If you go to zombiebikeparade.com, and that route shows you where the entertainment is going to be. Admittedly, some of that is last year's, but it'll be basically the same. So we're going to continue to update that as we decide exactly where our entertainment is going to be. There's so many logistics involved with planning this huge event. So zombiebikeparade.com. We're making it friendly to visitors. We want this to become Northern California's zombie bike ride and to be a regional attraction. That's why we're partnered, all the way with the pillars in the community. The city of Davis has helped us. We've got Visit YOLO, the Davis Downtown Business Association, and the Chamber of Commerce, all backing this because I think they see the potential in this ride being a community extravaganza.
All right, thank you. Could you tell me a little about who is welcome at the zombie bike ride and if there are any rules that people need to follow with regards to their bicycles and costumes?
Very good. We like to emphasize that it's a family friendly event. Our main audience seems to be families, so the parents and the children all going out on a healthy bike ride and getting some prizes. We got a costume contest for them. Also, this is going to be fun for adults and for students as well. That's why we're incorporating zombie drag, and there's the comedy aspect. We can all watch a movie, right? And the little kids, there's something for them. The older people, there's kind of jokes that they'll understand. So there really is something for everyone. And if families feel like they can't do this 12-mile bike route, like that's a little bit much, I suggest just hanging out at Community Park where we'll have food, drink, two zombie entertainment stations, and that grand finale with the zombie skydiving. So there is a way for people who are not avid bike riders to participate as well. We're kind of making Davis into a Halloween theme park, and there's so much to do that people can plan their own route.
All right, thank you. And so this is the second event that you've been doing during the COVID-19 pandemic. Could you tell me a little bit about what you're doing to work within that framework of the pandemic and sort of what you did last year, what you did this year, and how things have changed, hopefully?
Yes, this is a safe event. It's socially distanced because it's on a 12-mile bike route, and exercising and bicycling have always been allowed throughout the entire pandemic. So we have a good start and foundation. We also developed a COVID-19 safety guideline, and it's on our website as well if anyone's interested in seeing all of the very specific things we're going to do to maintain safety and sanitation and make sure that all of our volunteers and actors are going to be wearing masks. Also, we have volunteers who are going to insist that people keep the bicycling and the walking pedestrians, keep it flowing. Don't huddle up for too long. These are very short entertainment pieces from 15 to 30 seconds to a couple of minutes maximum. And then we have volunteers with megaphones saying, please move along, make a donation to NorCal Trikers, and there's more entertainment up ahead. So we're really facilitating a lot of safety. We feel very good about this.
All right, great. Why don't I ask you a few questions about yourself? Clearly, you
Uh,
have some interest in zombies now, but I'd like to know what got you interested in zombies to begin with.
Good point. Good point. When I was a little kid, I was terrified of them. I'd have nightmares where the zombies could smell my brains, so I couldn't even hide. Somehow they'd sniff me out, find me, and right before they ate me, I'd probably like wake up. So the fascination may not be a healthy one, but then the whole culture these days has a fascination with zombies. So that's really interesting to see that maybe a lot of people had similar experiences to me and just maintained that fascination throughout their adult life. And mixing it with bicycling was a must because we're the city of bikes, platinum rated bike friendly community. And I work with Maria Contreras Tabut of the Bike Campaign. So we're constantly trying to get people to realize the joys of bicycling.
All right, and do you have a favorite zombie movie or show that maybe helped inspire you to work with zombies? And just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's going to be waiting. Oh, The Walking Dead. That character Rick. There's just a few scenes throughout the seasons where he's really done a great job, and everyone loves Daryl and Michonne. I love Negan. It's really a great show. So there's that, but then there's the old Night of the Living Dead. That's an absolute classic, even if it's in black and white. It's perfect. So there's plenty of zombies to enjoy out there.
All right, yeah, thanks so much for sharing that. And I would like you to just remind viewers one last time where they can find the information on the zombie bike ride in Davis, and yeah, where they can get more information.
Yeah, we've launched a really extensive marketing campaign. So we can be followed on Facebook or Instagram. We post to Nextdoor. We're in all the media outlets. Thank you so much for having yourselves included as a pillar in the community. We're glad that Davis Media Access is hosting this. And of course, everything is compiled to www.zombiebikeparade.com. That's the best way for people to get a sense of what they're about to get into this Halloween.
All right, thanks so much for telling us a bit about this upcoming event in Davis. Uh, it sounds really, really interesting, and I wish you the best of luck with your event. And maybe I'll be out there riding my bike as a zombie come Halloween. Anyways,
We need a
thanks
videographer,
everyone, and
Bryce.
yeah, thank you, Aaron, and thanks everyone for watching. And this has been In the Studio. Thank you.